From London to Ghana, yeah. BWF in the house, let's go. Integrity, excellence. We rise together. We stand with you. We stand with you. BWF. When the path is tough, we'll pull you through. From Seven Sisters to Accra too. We stand with you. We stand with you. On the high road in London town. 28 and a house we're found. And Christine the sound. Family, immigration, wills and probate, we're around. 30 years strong in the game. We got a law in our name. When life gets heavy, we lift the weight. Together we claim the fame. Oh, you want a dream? You need a team. BBUF by your side, shine like the stream. From across Golden Dawn to London City gleam.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340 or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Any BWF Solicitors better to come on. And I pay up a so saying now I bought my day now for Facebook. Also Facebook now be who you live. And I said for radio now no way tune in 92.4 FM. So also the digital Mr. Now I set DAB no Rainbow Radio hall. Let us what to meet it me didn't be live no be to me come on. If you better come up, Yanni BWF Solicitors better come on and pay. Me for much acquiring farmer. Christian Chakwe and pay. I wore 4th floor and house, 4th floor and house, 214/218 Tottenham High Road, Seven Sisters. Epa Choji and the postcode N15 4NP. N15 4NP. Now for locating. Uber friend office line and what to chum come on. I was 020 8493 7340 020 8493 7340. Now also for emergency line now wash and so the mama emergency line is 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 and a emergency line and pay for now. You know about your chunk coming with your say to me. I come a adding an answer to Jago OP the second and an pay my GP remedy. I am come to shade the blue and they paying for by said the meeting can Uncle Ben Ankasa and Uncle Ben Ankasa about your chunk come na enano wa beche chen nsamba kumenu bi update bi ho ne ye beche na chese ni nyanso timi and then akoso kama na and then ya share topic of the day nso aka ho dia monta no pay media no fully pack and ya dey block Mr. Bia obi no na what time to cool na the ebe kan also timi 80 bi ase timi comment no pay men say me mekọ me ebu lawyer ho na me ne lawyer akọhye enkomotoche na se na afenu yari bibia so etimi ahihye so nti ba me come lawyer akwaba na yen hye enkomotoche na se Lord, good morning.
Oh, good morning OPD. Let's say
anyam na dum law but me jimi say bibia boko ho
nyame adom anopai de modaroma ane mompai bo yetimi asore abeka mo ho na yede nyame ase say wa maya ho den yeda OPD yeda wase yeda Rainbow Radio Force wase yeda omo anopai otimi abeka ye ho enso ase na ye nyina no se na monim no anopa Thursday and Friday 9 o'clock on Thursday usually I am and I say one of the lawyers and I say ABA staff Friday usually in Kaya meba Eunice but I take time off kakra and na Bear Charles and I say Frank and I say Nketesi Anibi na Saturday and the brofo sana be cover community ni nyina cause some of them community lawyers ti ba they right be abebo no ye bo community ni nyina
yeah
nti and then so no opesa wo hwe ya sana wo hwe ya Facebook YouTube no ye will BWF Solicitors website and I wo YouTube and so both YouTube and your website and call resource show live and to Facebook rana or call BWF Solicitors website now call resource or be on live program and I say Rainbow Radio YouTube Facebook and I say what titinia ubetime use DAB no a radio ubetime tie also na chese bibia edimo na OPD obedane ani the actually BWF Solicitors send baby ayewo and I numbers send be ya obi person fra obetimi because you can ejanu guma ye nya time e repeat me to OPD be say metoma
okay Uncle Ben so san to mti na chese so mesan etimu biom say be ya etifo mutie na bia wo no afi no wa join here wo join say na nkomo be na mututwi ye ne opanyin kofa ba na say ye ne BWF Solicitors na twetwe nkomo ba ne mblemu a won krata asam no say be ya wa ware ansam no wo de kom mblemu abegyan na so wo kofa wo de hie bi wo ankasa mpo no wo pese bi a wo tu kwan bi won krata no endi musa na omu gina ho say ombehwe na sa anyem nyina no e bia tumi akoso kama won so we bia wo fi bebi ba wa ba kai port wa stranded ni nyina wo behia lawyer wo betwitwa agi wa ni nyina no na wo do ni a kire BWF Solicitors and pay so wo tie mi a ma me fa ye kira kwan entudwa mo na tie ya na se de be ya won so ubetumi allocate na wo do how e de aba na yetumi ya hwe ya bo nti an pay wo tie mi a ye kira kwan e wo 4th floor Anan House 214/218 Tottenham High Road 214/218 Tottenham High Road. Seven Sisters. Inti do Seven Sisters. That's all the train ever. Pay fee Seven Sisters underground train station. Wana the pay na tu na obi ho abrosan bi si wa fefefe. No answer obi nante na wo de wa ba ho ba wa no wa frɛ ye no normal no na ya be force. So wo obi a wo drive ya wo no obi postcode we N15 4NP. N15 4NP. Na che say eno no so wetumi dia locate na bibia so wetumi akama. Ebia won so no obe pese obe frɛ ebia wo fie wo ne ya betwetwe nkomo wo fie na ntem bi wo ho a wo bibia wo bi cell phone so na nsa na bia wo abampa a wetumi afrɛ ye office line e was 020 8493 7340 020 8493 7340. Emergency line no ehia me pa. Ebia wo no wa office line na ebia ebeka say so ayema ebia obi kwa ho fra na afi na press 1 press 2 ni sanyema ono na ebia na no frustration na dey na wo wa emergency line no was 077 12 76 1884 077 12 76 1884 friend na woni yantwetwe nkomo for all half a brain twa anon famo me den say wo di su beba enso wo de ni je ene be pfe in office so BWF Solicitors munti ye wo ho edemamo enti yanko law ho na afi no yen kwehye yanko na law mewio na afi ni yen hwe de wo de men na no pay update wo ho na woni e becha na afi no
yo OPDM say anopay update me de mamo aye parents no bebre na say omu gina omobaso especially mema no e dey aye parent router omu gina so say owoba enti yenhwe so mfa mana setena dodo na no aye almost struggle say ombenya evidence na omode akire say oni akola no contact because na monim no so who apply as a parent router aye ade e wo say wo kire say 1 akola no ye woba 2 akola na ye qualified child the akola ye British akola or indefinite stay akola or EU either pre-settled or settled status and akola what 7 years ni nyina bi obetimi agina so e de aye the other part was say we ne say either say oni akola no one ne te nti you na your primary carer and a joint carer and I say or direct contact. Law no sesa about 7-8 years ago. First now or indirect contact cry now ultimately your parent route. But you see a direct contact. Direct contact in your phone and in your video. A physical presence. Tinkrofo brain omo your application. Ebi anomane emano ekum. Tino banom emano access. And right say a very whatever I mean putting it politely. A very strong worded call free obroni baby ho say your friend nursery ho AJ letter ama bema no so call na me buafu pa okeka bi kira ye de ono maame no na che say ompese papa no benya access to bibia enti issue amede mamone 1 so we a bema na one oba oni obi awo na wo gina oba ne so afi na obi gina ne so ana we gina so wo de koye renewal na e wo se wo hye niema mieno nso first of all ma o abeti no mra from kakra misra because sabe yes obi betimi a hye wo bufuo but say bufuo no wo hye wo no dwen ho se o react in the negative way in the near future no ubehia nipa no so be cooperate akola ne ye oba de ba ono oba no ho na akola ne te enti se wo pe bibi no so mfa ma wa bibi ani wa betimi aye age se wo de court nso aba se wasem o court kra eno kra ntimi prevent immigration se ma munye decision about enti momma mema no titiro se wo ni oba bi ye bibi na akola no wo no ho na wo pese wo hunu na omma okwan a first of all, my Betty no mra from and kakra and no wakoko no and jo. The second part, they say, ube here evidence. Now evidence, no, ube to me a critique wow evidence. Normally, we hear unia kola or contact, ideally, either on video, and I say pictorial, and our picture, still pictures, and I say the fact that I was sending this car cannot enter, so when I colano, I was say physically, colano. I was so starting gather evidence, men train my 2.5 years, so, and our time I open so your application, and so I gather evidence, from day one, Okofano, NNP, usually in Coladia, McDonald's, if you are to chicken nuggets, a man on ice cream, a VIB, ice cream vans, if you by your fee, a boba bang, Unini Piaco Toby, and Alcofano, Alco restaurant, and Okofano football, and I say, Mako shopping center, Mawakudia grown near mana. Your document, be a friend journal, or be a phone, be a journal. So set up a journal now, and you open our bedroom. Journal now be pick it with Eunice our year, baby our call idea we year, or man a prompt now, or no a bit critics any money in our mouth. That's just with 2.5 no beso, now call your application. Then you have in our baby the be no castle Uncle Ben. I be banning no, Namobaya then, Namaboa ye. A idea I was or gather evidence in Adeba na etime boa. Send a bear time no so near your application now. And come into OPD. Advice I made will be as
Advice I demo be as no and Uncle Ben Akanunti Utia the Uncle Ben arcade net say Obibasi or Champion Masma Gossin and Wasma with the Wawasma the Watson that say once who turn a mobile not wash it do a bayon. Adibakwa okanya mema pick evidence gather evidence and no yana buama o application we no yana to be successful because be so evidence na won to me and provide yana yedi na ma onyoma yedi amonti I am the sank ben akanisa so nti me yan to aso na yan fa topic of the day no fan to aso na and de me jema mo na we fro ama me pa na machine maybe so hana my 120 thank ben me until na yan fa topic of the day no sem fan to so sense nya wo sa na nkofo se ya wo kyerensem mu yie man nkofo ti ase pa anti ya na yan pese ye be distract na anti platform no ya wo dia an pe yentil
yo OPD I'm say anopay de ade a ye be ka no ade a hu hia bebre na de bia ya be ka ne say your community normally ye bibi basa na ade a start ha adwen e de ntina ya de ba no enti anopay message I had by no board so EUSS alert pre-settled status at risk, know your rights now. Enti makato ho last week me de update my video enche bi ebeba masa I write up I no say be publish your website but we live stream I will be to maybe some question. First of all no se obi wa ha na uye EU ni ba EU ni yiri iku maame ena eja nana enua ofase ofa saa nkrofo ni nyina no possible se mo wo EU asetena na EU asetena no broadly na ye wo two ye wo settled status ana the ye can immigration rules no ye can indefinitely as say wo settlement and I said the tree for and I can for and I Ghana for your takano or affable. And no, you're one. And you war pre-settled status. I don't know, you can see priya, not just I wouldn't so unyen dui, I feel I walk unyen do settled status, no, by a mouth pre-settled status. And on your mouth 5 years. 5 years, I had your mouth, no, you the mouth from point B to point B. Sancrofono, omona net, my laser focus, my dream about so because the doona anti kromha almost outside and no at a bar as an alert and a warning say 1 year will 5 years in a frame sem last week me can update no me can hoka say more 5 years no automatically no from April this year no almost say actively no mo be come file nim na omahwe more 5 years no say I was say wunya indefinite the bema I was say ya gifri unsem so a ya beji afri unsem enti focus ne ye e was ye Jeffrey unsem. Mami explain ni kakra. Mmara no ye free mu 31st December 2020. And a Brexit it take effect. And a sign agreement be a friend a withdrawal agreement. Now sa withdrawal agreement no this year no amend withdrawal agreement no in a way a lot of people, but also no for some people no emboa nti ideally no then na obeye ade a obeye ene se obehu right nti your friend bibi your friend a continuous residence. So continuous residence no the first point I was who say as at 31st December 2020 no na waba kromo ha data as at 31st December 2020 no waba ha ye will be more omo no affect you sa may explain your more affect you na uba kromo ha no from 21st of December no either say what na have 5 years of course you will 2026 and say now we had very likely say na what na have 5 years bimu wo after 31st December 2020 no ana omo ba ha omo yobi a oye EU ni no ba ana EU ni no na yire ana ni ku a oware no by the 31st of December 2020 ana ne maame ana ne papa ana ne ba oya under 21 and over 21 o depending on enye wo fa ase enye wo fa enye nua omo de omo nka ho after 2020 no omo de omo nka ho san krofo ya omo ba ha no ye ma omo period bi a e wo so omo ya application entie bi a waye onye ya wo residency a onye to waye application ya ma 5 years sa 5 years na ye de ama no aban say sa 5 years no e was say in the last 60 months e 5 years no what na UK 30 months first no nanka was what na ha 5 years enti the positive thing a woman say ya ma EU asetena na ya de ma 5 years aba na won tena ha 5 years but what na ha 30 months ye 2.5 years ubetimi age indefinite stay settled status the same positive factor assign real say in the last 5 years say pre-settled status na won tena ha 30 months and now 2.5 years ya beje from say then omo say ombeji efrusem the first thing I was going to say so who pre-settled status who EU ni abusuani eba na eja eyire ekun na ye hwe machine no hwe the last 60 months 5 years na omunhu ene 2.5 years wom ye freno 30 months na ne na be ma continuous residence na ombeje wasetena na frozen. Now, a bold statement, but a risk. So, the risk I was here. Maka said, what now outside for 2.5 years, now in your settled status, almost say, almost beat me a GF. But within, sir, I don't know. In every single year, no. And it's what now outside for more than 6 months. So you have continuity or residence towards indefinite leave. Meka niema mienu sisia. Meka ye GF unsem. I was set on tena outside for more than 2.5 years in the last 5 years. But in the last 5 years, 2.5 years, no more kind. Almost kind say every year, 6 months, every year, 6 months. And in the last 5 years, every year, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 2.5 years. And in 2.5 years at a stretch, I'll make us okay. Uncle Ben said, metena outside, na men be more than 2.5 years. Yan Jim Freeman said. And also be affect us, I will indefinite stay and our settled status. Because I will call settled status. I was set in the last 5 years now. What na for a minimum of 2.5 years. But so what na in a minimum of 2.5 years. And I just what na outside a minimum of 2.5 years. Say and no yet 2.5 years at Twatwa. That would need continuity of residence. Yeah, in Jim Free himself, but we need continuity of residence. Then in America. they make any say one part no upesa ukoji settled status. So upesa ukoji settled status in every 12 months of every year no and you say outside for more than 6 months. In every 5 years of 5 years no 60 months no and you say outside for more than 30 months, 2.5 months. The complexity you know woman say so ukoji indefinite there every year no more than 6 months. But say pay indefinite now person outside 5 years and also now you do a summer of 5 years and you need to outside for more than 2.5 years. Then you see. First of all, no, actively no, use system no e dey check it. System ben use benefit record. Use employment record. Use NI records. Use tax records. Use travel data. Travel data no enye accurate. Meaning the America say enye accurate. And you won't no keep records of the way you are. So what or bank statement no will be a print the bank statement no for the whole 2.5 years no obe who say action be any so and you know answer your bank statement just can them if say £50 in a demo £50 in a demo for 5 years o yi ska wa ha on to we so the nim no man say e bibia a bank account and you go for trainer oye o Apple Pay na kekeke wo de atua utia de Apple Pay kekeke wo de atua you know at say we use momo e wo Ghana UK ya de na be more advanced use Apple Pay and say o bank account na wo use no say emma transactions won't be use we no nko anche GP records anye nyina na ekọ GP obi wo ho a na wo Arabia I was say a man prescription. Every month, there are 28 days, only GP no contact. That's okay. Obinso oha no ko Japan here. Obinso oha no call for checkup every 6 months. So we are active with GP hoa and you good because ebe boa ama yehu. Say nipa na oye active with the GP ho no. Na che sort UK. The other thing, big be use credit card, you nyina na use credit card. But all the to there no etua and also evidence. Council tax, just physically or UK or rent down to council tax. I don't see it. Or rent account and our mortgage statement. Nina evidence obetimi de just said oteha. The other thing I'm person Shannon so say. Omo identify as one of the people omo ebeye we na oma Jew stay na. Ombe bre be a friend of minded to letter. So letter no almost say omo ye minded and I say omo dwen ho say o Kofi Antobam ye hu say wonti krom ha until 5 years na dia ma ho ye pese ye je nti bra na be kire en die nti a eni se ye je Kofi Antobam o say o da bi muntime nje say na nko ben kan no me bank account no wo be hu say every week bia me ko Sainsbury's wo be hu transaction me ko Birmingham me full train issue was so me call Brixton, me full tube, a shoe also. Me transfer iska, echo tap, I was so. Me transfer iska, echo Unity Link. Nina, mube unse nina, I was so. Me pacho. So what to idea, maybe out to idea, ewo Amazon. Men kasi yes, how, uni ha crowd with me. So also na uchi bibi o internet and so uni ha with me. Unti uni ha still transactions for men kasi yes, but I don't see it possible. Once I was a transaction, uko GP, yes, I don't know, or credit card I will use, or cancel tax, mortgage statement, rent account. No abobo no now they are responding. Said dear Home Secretary, no crese me free akakra. Basa na mra na chere no, me nkot na 2.5 years. Me call for 8 months and I me call for 1 year. And I'm about nti untime njima de free nsem. Evidence am gina suni na wo de call. Almost all about sa letter na or excuse I'll bet me dear. Excuse ni bit to say onyem ana okọ wo ebi okọ wo Ghana 2 ukwu school e wo Ghana 3 yare bi ko ball okọ and intina wakotena ho for more than 2.5 years no ana bibi potin bi wo wabrabo ma esi ukwa yenim say covid ni ho it won't me use covid but the other thing I bet me use ni say me na na usu mabɛtena Ghana for 2.5 years me 5 years also bɛgyina me wɔ yere ne mma wɔ UK nti mase wɔ UK me ba UK na me yɛ 17 sisi a me di 55 nti ohwɛ a matena UK more than say matena akro so na me wɔ dan so wɔ ha me wɔ business wɔ ha me wɔ door to door company a ayɛ adwuma every year biara no yɛ turnover ɛyɛ 1.5 million ti sɛ na monim no nti me deɛ montimi ngye mfiri me nsɛm saa kɔ saa nneɛma yi a moatwerɛ wɔ mo law yi mu sɛ me wɔ bi wɔ mabrabɔ mu a ɛni sɛ mogye no saa nneɛma yi nyinaa ɛwɔ mabrabɔ OPD mesrɛ mo biribi ba ne ɛka a ma mo nkɔgyina baabi foforɔ antie ade a yɛreka no anaa obi foforɔ ka waa kɔ internet so na kɔhwɛ nti deɛ ankɔbɛn na atwerɛ yi wɔabɛtumi akɔpɛ na ɔde agu internet sɛ wankɔbɛn ɔka no koraa na asɛ otwa ntorɔ anaasɛ bi atwi yɛ ankɔbɛn kaa na mante aseɛ meyɛ anwɛni menti twi na meyɛ sei menti twi mpɛ sɛ mehu sɛ ɔde borɔfo bi abɛgu hɔ ɛno nti na yɛ a meyɛ video a meyɛ twi ma yɛ English ana metwerɛ blogs anaasɛ articles ne nyinaa to help the community to wonte ase a articles na metwerɛ no ayɛ a me link home office website a ɛno na megyina so akyerɛ article anaa law anaa case law ko sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a woa wobɛtumi aredi a ɛbɛboa na wode ahu nti OPD ɛnɛ wei na mepɛ sɛ mede to hɔ sɛ obi wɔ question bi a obɛtumi de aba na mahwɛ
okay before you be ahoma to mu no na base of wo kase some conditions bi a obetumi gina so bi a kase bi a situation wenti na bi a mekoka ya na say bi a ema me stay no eche no na obi su bi say me bi say what about say nyimpa no so bi a court case no ye de bi a ya man be by be no ye de man say bi a every week bi a be report on homa either court and as a police station say nyimpa no so betumi use no so as evidence ana
Bibi a kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ active wɔ UK biara sɛ physically wokɔ court some of the court cases yɛ virtual nti physically no wohia sɛ wobɛwɔ UK although sɛ wowɔ different jurisdiction akoro foforɔ so a wohia court ne permission nti you know it's good but it's you need more than that wobɛhia biribi foforɔ aka
okay na we so some also so they about say OPD na what about say bia me wo picture bi na picture location na also and also che say ahana na me wo no so metumi dey aka ho e ma no so evidence ana wada worma some more question will be say no
first of all for niema bebre no just be mindful say the burden of proof I can say burden of proof wona ehye no eda wo so say wo kyerɛ yes enti se wunni saa wuntimi meet saa burden of proof now or problem most of lawyers cases say I can say burden of proof not just say what the evidence kyerɛ yes say picture wetwa bear in mind say saa nneɛma we nyina yɛtimi manipulate AI ɛnɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛde AI yɛ adwuma wotimi di AI ɛfikyerɛ nneɛma ebi wɔ hɔ a na nkodi amoa enti yes so other evidence na the pictures are location any niema ka ho that combined no because usually law no say aban na court hwe bibia also hwe no holistically also hwe ni nyina anya so hwe baako in isolation hwe A B C D E F G na wayɛ assessment na or they decide
okay now I assessment no they decided na no and Uncle Ben akano me enfa homanuntum o question bia wo fie no wo tie bia wo pese obi Uncle Ben question bia na pe enfa homanuntum na so frɛ na bisa question e kan se ene mo ana ye adwuma no na utumi bisa Uncle Ben question Uncle Ben so ya no amo ana pe obetumi afrɛ yen studio line 020 822 60484 020 822 60484 and our WhatsApp line is 0777 1950 989 0777 1950 989 and also offer by just and what. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Bape, what to say?
yeah, go for the way now.
Yamiado, but I know I want more voices to Nankabe at Tonka.
I'm Pacho, Southmaker.
Metonka Mudopa.
I can Pacho, your film coffee, Manchester. Pacho, personally, a question about my Mebla. The show business about Kumiano, and not the visiting visa, and they buy it. It's a buyer, and I, the way in only the one when you're in the face. You know, because when you're in the face, 1 year to look at British passport, and I say, so change not 10 years and now. Because no 5 years would.
Well, I say Obi-Wan indefinite route to British citizenship. I am either say nipa no between 1 year, and I say nipa na ware British. Unya ya obetimi apply. Enti unya indefinite either say obetween 1 year, and I unya ya obetimi apply. So I ware British.
I'm Bachero, but that's the
Okay, yes, so yeah, that's it. Now, in for your next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What to say?
I don't know here.
I don't know those papa. Uncle Ben, I what you.
Thank you very much. Uncle Ben Pacho, me what I said about EUSS no. My brother, no, or worry Italian. I'm worried 2022. And on no back room I say. But after a couple of months, 2.5 years later, and I worry I say, I'm a my brother not a divorce application, and the Home Office has a man leave for. The first leave now can be 2027, but after divorce, or no divorce application now because on abandoning the hobby. Home Office man renewal expire 2030. But in all of this, 30 months, it means already in the patrol qualify for settled status or not.
Yes, or qualify.
Okay.
Or qualify because or worry it seems 5 years about. And you bet me 2.5 years of the last 5 years. No, I chess or chromoha. Obetimi dia. First of all, so I chess by the 31st of December, no, I worry EU no. Into no chromoha. Now, watch any 2.5 years presence of the last 2.5 years, of the last 5 years. Why?
Maybe I show you, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so, yeah, that's it. Now, I'm going for the next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, I'm going to say.
Yamiad Moblape announced where? I am up with your voice, Mr. Clam. Why, face you, why, face you.
What our room? Be a train for a moment, yes, we didn't have a little crew, and I say, yeah, head and we think a bit of Sanka, like what she might what our room.
Sankaus is to be man cabem de pa na voice of
yeah, the same from memory say, we didn't our layer, no kuja, and
ah, okay. Uncle Ben be you want to see what okay. All right.
I am a person bisa. I'll tell what you way.
Social media.
And it's not me bisa, me pa mo chow bebre. I don't pay mu BBC. Ya niema bebre yeah no because of AI. Inti ema niema ni bi wo ho a unhu no kra ana unhu ni we. Mama ma example. Weekend me tu kwan call baby. Me full plane na me ba back na me nya call. Nipa ne se offer fi me bank. Na we Monday ya or holiday. Saa nipa no or pese or who transactions be amaye. Enti Adam si na weekend the holiday the mo frey day. Ano si o omo ye adwuma 24 hours, which is fair. Enti me see you enti Mr. Euss ni am say yes, okay. And here me pese me send no code bi. Na nsa na me send no code no wo app no so. O login details no fama me. Ana me bisa na say ohene na Sometimes boy your course na am hwe nipa na am first of all me din I was say who say me African here oba kromo ade untimi mfa me sika ndi saa enti anya ade am ne be ma enti ade na opese o untimi ye dia na me do me ye ntwa so na me card na ye block no na me nkom ba ti ode to so na me friend na me hu say a ordinary number because a answering machine me friend bi no san fine but na play ni be 20 like am person ka say mpa chaw so person obokro no a hwedin ni yi unhu Africa din a memfrɛ fra brofo no nko a mpa chaw ukɔ hwɛ ade wɔ TikTok several weeks ago me anything I me put to emphasis on the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer. Meaning say nkrofo bebree amadi situation into wunhu nipa oyɛ lawyer. Anope bi asi a ban nipa bi yɛsɛ wayɛ ne masters nti they say oyɛ solicitor anya no korɛ. First of all, me sɛ mehwɛ adeɛ wɔ internet ana me phone so a sɛ ɛyɛ health issue a me call NHS ana US websites a menim sɛ yɛ aban approved. Enti sɛ wokɔtie adeɛ wɔ social media why na ɔka lawyers no yɛyɛ bebree lawyers no a ɔka so yɛ lawyer no ɔwɔ law firm enti first of all hwɛ sɛ ɔwɔ law firm ana ehi na ɔyɛ adwuma ɔno ama ɔyɛ lawyer ɔyɛ qualified ne din wɔ law society ana ɔno ana wama ne ho din lawyer mehu sɛ nneɛma bebree aba obi wɔ hɔ ɔtwerɛ ne din ana ɔde lawyer ɛsɛ lawyer Bernardo so adeɛ mechi wɔ wiase ano because a lawyer no nka wo din ho woyɛ Mr. ana woyɛ doctor ana woyɛ bishop ana woyɛ reverend ana sɛ ebia woyɛ bibi a wayɛ ne saa title no lawyer no yɛ wo description ɛnyɛ title enti sɛ yɛka sɛ doctor owusu a because ɔyɛ medical doctor enti ne title no yɛ doctor wokɔ na woyɛ application online a yɛka titles a baabi ne ɔyɛ atwerɛ lawyer enti wo first name them fans say Bernardo Usu. Now call your lawyer Bernardo Usu. I know say young people no, they like doing that. Of course, what any into your person the audition is DNA, that's fine. But what you discerning? So also what TBB on social media. I don't know why no kind. Ni din the same. Why checking on internet? Nipa no or law firm eternity na. Because one to me mba preko mbekasa. I was so lawyers cool. It is so a barrister and the on internet so. And I saw your solicitor. Nti Miss Obi catch him so your lawyer. The first thing I made, last I buy you be by me candy. O free hand na me Google ni din. Ampa no or your lawyer, no or law society. Enti mo ma nye careful. Nye saa na adwuma yen me start emamo sa radio information from 1998. And I started here no. Na chese ni nyina ahye ego. Cause we tie social media. Nipa na oye no. Yes, lawyers baso. Omo ye lawyers ampa. Wa qualify aban sadan so. Ti ono o ka bibi a say ye nokre a ebe ye nokre. Enya nokre so enya nokre. It's as simple as that. Na wo kotie bibi foforo a na o de dilute because mate saa de na mo ka yete wote when on social media. Social media nye court, ana nye law report, ana enye solicitor's office, ana say lawyer's office. Nti wo kote wo ho a no nkyere say bibi ani ho saa. Why?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, what's quality? You call your next caller. So, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Nah, what to say? Voice in a voice in a message and co pejum kakabamina, Neja, it's my son, Canada, and Muna Becassa. Nah, pejum kakamihade.
Okay.
Voice, way for full voice. Okay.
Okay. My pacho, Uncle Ben, EU dependent spouse or Baha 15th June 2021. Or 2020, about Baha 15th June 2021. Into 5 years move for settle status now or obey me apply May some days before, and I say was it 5 years in this one, pepe.
Pacho, what's your baha year, Ben?
The Pacho about 15 June 2021.
Until you do June. In 2 years, some of my canning automatic system no ehwe the last 5 years. Enti oba June na ye wo May yendu June. Although say wo kind oba beginning of June the whole of June aye 1 month. Enti na chere say nka 5 years aba. Enti so when you 5 years automatic system na hwe ne NI. Okay? Minim so ba no NI. Oni NI very unlikely say our contribution egu portal no so. Enti ba so our evidence be to say bank statement, GP letter, school letters, credit card statement, mortgage statement, rent account, then yama from June now by na. Yes, obetimi aye. Bear in mind say first of all, no, I was or establish time or the buy. Enti no be want a passport. Now on my head, the last 2.5 years of the last 5 years. Enti obetimi aye ba on twɛn na June no exactly 5 years in mbra ansa na the ashe system no why
Exactly, if I show you.
okay.
The other one also say on any year no has say, but year no settled status but she say on year juman you depend on them and is cancel. But them and papa has say on a visit. Nana opeso bisa say almost to me on a have a panel fee, so I'm with the command papa, but if we bear man account, you know opeso bisa say almost to me I change visa no to papa no dependent visa or has say a man or this is one and I just
Yes, obetimi aye absolutely possible. Bear in mind say under EU application and into you mu bi ɛko ɛgyina on Ghana for bi ɛkɔto Brexit no EU and preventil baby awo once a ɔmo wɔ ha nko ade so ɔmbetimi akyerɛ sɛ one ɔhwɛ ɔmo a enti ɔmo te ne fie before ɔmo wɔ Ghana money transfers receipt ɔmo buy ɔhwɛ ɔmo ne nɛte ne saa nneɛma na ɔbetimi ayɛ application ama why okay
Okay. Yes, that's it. Na yenu ba no so ne di ode ba ye no no. Na yen hwe se yebenya ye next caller na afi no. Yene ono so ajetu nkomo. Ewusia high rainbow 92.4 FM din ede nana tutu jegu opije seke yene BWF Solicitors in netu nkomo Uncle Ben. Opinion kofa ba order jimeko ya no ne yene no ajetu nkomo ntimisro na also for call na bra na yen peko na so be so question there you be focus in bebre na anti oba na wo friend na say am peko of course we friend be peko hello good morning.
Hello good morning.
There pay na want to say
Yamia do more now so
adum do so bonsam ne me go ase ana pay enti o
amen we the medal lawyer ni legal advisor the boy in na wo krom one no two questions. Number one, my wife was skilled visa into no na me any dependent. Na me the kind bar school I was so na omo me so as me dependent any man ya woma me no. And me we school na me switch the call my wife there no as me dependent because I was skilled we say visa no. In fact, me be school no that same year no nya edimano and no switching the visa no at the years skilled worker 5 years. Into nam person me visa lawyer said but member no yen switch omo there no enye enko wife there no so as dependent. Na titi na me we school no so no omo visa no ewu. Into me visa lawyer say is it still possible say you bet me apply the amount in Corona na almost say back with the 14 and about with the 11 or 12. And secondly, so no obi my colleague be well no also was some visa issues into lawyer dinner not check no also the student visa in the which was within the call skilled worker but no chair me say once wawo had me say for almost 5 years, no, obetumi apply for ILR, no, but me need say no cry. Then person visa lawyer at what point in able to apply for ILR, no.
Ohene so wo switch akọ work route 5 years and sana obetumi ayɛ ILR I'll combine it with student, with postgraduate route, and as a work route, and a skilled worker route. Now we were 10 years. We bet me a settlement. Yes, in Colano, so on bet me a switch ako either one hour mammy. I assume say omo mammy jina also. Omo mammy jina also ana.
But so Binchester so
So also omo mammy wa ha no papa omo papa nso wa ha.
I my wife me and papa name but my wife so had to say so no was called worker visa no 5 years.
Ana wo so a wo post study work no. Also then visa so na was say.
There be me my post study in fact me we school na me switch call my wife in the end so as an independent. Until no me dependent on my wife in the end.
Enti the advice I make man say nkola no so mo wo mo maame de so.
But omu ni omu maame de so sisi a na omu wo me de so na me de student area mu no. Okay, me remu 2023. Me remu 2023 with students until me vie school 2025. Na 2 years. Ina me vie until me vie school no. Ina me switch call my wife there no so. But my wife no onya ejuma omu na de area mu because me a student. But my wife ni ejuma 2023. So switch on one visa no for skilled worker. And you know, me na me switch call my wife skilled worker so in 2025 as me dependent after me we school. Bankorani enye mo. Intina me bisa say so you bet me.
And nkola no visa be no mo.
No omo me student visa na me di we mu no.
And one switch other than one switch nkola no.
Because honestly, but I feel like I ready. Intina person me who say you bet me so you bet me I am more as of now.
What's some of your mom why?
Me patrol you. Now me patrol say you person you seek you or guidance any through my officer. How do we reach you?
But your office number is 0208 493 7340 0207 0208 493
That's right.
7340. Mr. O friend number na press option 1. O press option 3. So person one senior partner kasa. Senior partner no or you so busy say fasa call no. Now press 1. Nkrofo over 10 ebe fasa call. Enti o press. As an emergency there, obetimi a friend mobile. Ni nyina wo internet ni so sisi ya. 07712 761 884 07712 761 884. Why?
Actually, you. That's it. You.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Now, young for your next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Black you know what to say.
Nyame admo na mso.
I don't know those who some me go as patch yenti what our ma.
Mbo me wo me na be uni. Na me wo na me bi me pese me di obuba. Na me tini hu okwa me faso. Sa ko bi salo ya so be ma kire me okwa me ma faso do maba.
But we are then we are uni. Okay, who person would do na number? The meeting I can say I was so we sure say first of all no. Onana no me under 21. So me over 21 there was so chess so show. Fine.
So about 12 years, no about 15 years.
Yes, and two bet me your mother.
But the second baby who now jump on my first or by your website to me again.
As omuni website nothing na okoya I was so we DNA. Why?
I said DNA come.
Because after na okoya birth certificate no. Nkola no nso ye wo omo an ye birth certificate.
Because website mo am by that but obi kyerɛ me biribi na ɛkyerɛ m adwene kakra sɛ wɔsɛ nka ɔmɔ papa no ɛyɛ na mmom akɔyɛ sɛ ne mma nti no ɛbɛma ayɛ biribi kakra.
Mpacho, first of all, no, so what I said, what the omoba, na omo birth certificate ni new. My advice is say your DNA. Why?
Advice them here.
Your DNA.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Okay. Okay, Mate.
Okay. Nti yes, that's it. Nti na say the lawyer can why and a paper na abo ina. When we come from next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Pacho, good morning.
Ababa no what is it?
Nyango Pando. Uncle Ben, Pacho, good morning.
Good morning.
Uncle Ben, already my friend Amasi, Yamin will be any more Juma Moyama community. No. Now, Pacho, maybe a question back. I'm a my brother. Me Pacho, my brother, no, Ewoba, Ewu Krumha. One ne maame ni ho ne maame ne ye EU ni busi ne a ogu ne 5 years so a wotwen so obenya ne indefinite na mpacho akala no so mo 5 years no di maa no ena papa ne de ahoho ayi abakroma visitors visa na mpacho akala no betumi agyina ne papa no so enya kroma nkrata
O se akwala no ne papa asetan ye there.
o de this service and a buy na went to me uncle wakam
Ana ne papa no visitor.
e pa jo se ne papa na yede
Ne papa na asetan be no kra.
on kita sitna bia
Ana ne papa no o peso o gina ho ne ba so.
me simpa cho obetimi agina ne ba no so ana
Ne ba na asetan be no.
Oh, 5 years. Ne maame na de ma no.
Akwala no wo pre-settled. Mehu dia wo ka no. Yes, you can qualify child. 5 years so ewo ho. Nti possible. Possible.
Okay. Said ne papa na won che no obetimi agina ne ba no so de age.
Because akwala no wo pre-settled status. One of the qualified child status.
Okay. Any uncle Ben, my brother na be hu.
I manembra na yamwo no why.
Yeah, me so my question last one. When me near boy be nne you eba as a student. And a bear man no we school no. When you quite cool a skilled worker, yes, US, yeah, number so bet me I am an year no. Ebi a number
na COS there won't be no nyai.
But I know they mean to me who.
Because yes COS dey nyina na yetimi a year and I ku etna kro ha.
Aha, okay. And no what school or the benya bi na na really no ni so no. Yeah, what type of COS bianca na uni bet media ejina so.
Anyone be enye 6131 and I say yes enye 6131 and I 6135 and I 6134. Why? Anyone be enye yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Emisha wonso na yankwana yankofa your next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Awapa what is it?
Nyame adom pache yo na monso e.
Adom no do so bon sam na mego ase and pe medjumiri se wonya tia no.
Me pache me damase nyankanya. We da be say o Uncle PB ne Uncle Ben. We dey attempt that share my address kakra me ye free waiver application na me baby am be din me was Scotland nanka me person ka me nya me yonkon like me chrome ni ama na ye but me ni mo bia sa wo dem no. Na application na me ye no me ye for me ba me register no for British citizenship na omo sa me fa me documents name your bia a woman me being some bra. But me the call you know, almost a bank statement no more say me about me banana me yaman no accounts, which account me be man or channel for increment and time me money na. Due to that, and almost say it's kind of woman or disqualify me for fee waiver. No, though only any application, but it's kind of woman or then qualify for free waiver. No, and I think to me, well, money box ISA almost say with all that in the scan, I can't get access to the scanner, but almost say because it's kind of no, I show say yeah, media no, then qualify for free waiver. No, and so I'm saying,
but scan na ewo
but you say.
scan ya
Uncle Pacha, my son, can you?
scan ya
Okay, money box near 2,000 and cranny then 1,002 or more. A year, I can't make application. I'm on the team on 1,002 in a womb and a money box near 2,000. But money box, no, the two say, Yami Pana, Munini, and Anka, the DFS house, and I'm saving for that. But
yeah omon tiases o omon tiases once a scan wo nko ade or access to scan obeka sefa na fa ye de wo se wo de
and Pacho, I said, me, I know, the percent, I said, the normal percent can be withdraw application or me work when you say, those say, I'm more apply beginning of call, you know, me media last year, nah, lawyer and then me can't say, or basically, I am a banner again to free waiver, and then, lawyer fee, no, I forgot the word I'm use to, like, lawyer fee and so off. To me call first one I'm calling I'm more giving information, you know, no more to qualify with the money in my account. The check no call no call, you know. And I'm more. It's almost mean qualify for and also as well. But then I feel not that yeah, no. In person my to be able to make me a catch almost in person me and me say for application and I say then I make me a patch out.
Well, obetimi a withdraw. Opesa we your application straight in so. Obetimi a any straight. Why? Ko we ya ombehu na a return the application. But obetimi a withdraw. Why?
Me patch you. Me that's it.
Okay. And master also high radio so nti bia nsem bi wona bia wontum nka na o dey from office line na yamboa na ntumi nya nti asie yi why
na say e ba say the baby ameme wo no because na me person ka me chrome ni ye me application but then baby am begin the last time I check me lawyer back because I was same program ya so I check hey lady bi na ye o mo ka check me say because mo ye juma o London ni well someone in Scotland to nama this and meet me a concert or mom to me a boani ana
to be am de from phones nko ade a wonu am kasa ekwan ba faso ma hwe no ma bo no me yam why nti o de no answer be from why nyame shiro pa yan koren ko fire na scholar hello good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Aba pa no ho to say
Nyame adom na mo say.
Nyame adom we dia my yan ntamanka ti wo banu mejami. Anke ben aye ka.
Me pacho no questions too. The first one no ye. Me wo pre-settled status. Na mawo me wo 2024. And see 2025 September. No, July. And I made an application for Emma me back to ano. Unfortunately, I refuse to. More reasons ne say me bano emiti EU. I don't know. Yeah, or answer also on me see we say no.
But EU asset na be na ukra.
But I'm more pre-settled status.
We are then a pre-settled status.
Me pacho me nana a family one nibia.
It's one nana.
Me pacho say.
One nana. Wo maame ana wo papa maame.
Me maame papa.
Na kyerɛ sɛ wo ba no ɛyɛ ɔno nso ne nana kanso. Enti ɔyɛ descendant. Ɔyɛ descendant ɔno abetumi apply Euss ne nana kanso ano as the sponsor. Ɛnyɛ wo ntumi sponsor no. But ne o nana kanso ano betumi sponsor.
Okay. Enti me pacho eno echi me use me there na ye refuse ye no. And I can make another application. E de me na nani mum. Ye.
Ano mo se dey.
So la almost refuse ye. Pacho no so
reason ye. Amo reason ye dey.
Amo reason no any say so la on time me ti. Because they were asking omo bi ta ne papa and ne maame.
Mpacho oba na ye descendant. Why? Enti yewo descending line and yewo ascending line. Oba no ne nana no ne oba no ye ono ne descendant. Enti ne reference point ne yewo nana. Obi a ofi ne mu bia limit ne ho. Enye child kwa any grandchildren kwa. Omo woso ye malme we definition of family members or say descendants to be ofi wu nanam bia wo fi wu nanam oba no nso fi wu nanam what I say enti when I was say we have forceful argument omo refuse ya no omo reject it there's because there's a difference
but omo refuse yeah
I don't know when you appeal I don't know when you appeal
me pacho me my appeal appeal but me say ho asem bi abiem
appeal na di be 1 year oko court a obe win why
okay me pacho mate me pacho na me second question so me say me matu ene wa ha me fa say panyin no abeka ketwa ne ho e wa ha panyin no omo ba no enye me na onna me so na obaye one ne papa ene baye see ni papa baye no ni papa baye as dependent we nibia enti omo baye no ena me li ni free ni papa de ne so beto me de ne so ebe ka me nana de ne ho a te say ono so kita pre-settled a oye under me nana
enti oba no ba akọ de ye de ama no ba akọ de ye mfa ama no
me patro
one said omo ye wrong enti you know I was so pursue why
patro mate na me patro de panina ye de ama no me try or start school no me try say me claim for child benefits ono so mo refuse no na me nti asie omo amfa ama no
child benefit there or Citizens Advice Bureau or Metro reason I'm refuse child benefit or mechanical all those say in for no no recourse on tom still no more restricted in many regards state your reason I want to ask you how they
almost reason no say me habitual waiting no almost to me maybe number say me find her say no crazy say it's me and na say kana no more person mo de be mami
well we are habitually resident we are what now for more than 12 months we are habitually resident but the habitual resident test under student loan student finance and benefits almost redefining because your common law and your statutory habitual residents and benefits more restricted the common law definition. And into almost when you're habitually resident because we need settlement. Okay?
Okay. Yes, that's a pa Nayan Sanfa your next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, OPD.
Mo and then they will be pure WhatsApp. What's up now, would you know what's up? Would you know? Ayaka. And the me and you horse I win there.
Ghana for us, prepare, let's go, you want you to be free too much. My professor didn't know. If you need a point to bear, or no, it's no one can say. If you are a catastrophe with who can advise me, I commend him joking about. I think I saw our online, that's the office. Say, not church, never just was it trying on one toe. But I got there, come on here, no one I commend him joking about. I found will be a chip. You got a boy, sir, and it's there. What can I say? The back benefit. One cabell, not find something in our money. Because I have a public, you know, the three advice. So, and tell my mind, why do you say I'm advice? When you go, can you know? But I said, well, oh, you mean, Kawa, yes, for who you know, I would tell you that, yes. I mean, you give me the papa, my own, because I am forever. I could buy a little and laying now. Yes, why would you take in a car? Who want to bend? The uncle radio to be wow, yes, some food, yeah. Wait my end. I don't know all that you know. I know what you know, the umbrella, the airport. But you the technical, yes, correct. Yes, correct. Let it be another day. There is one way, negative one who, and I'm maybe not the best I can do. This one, one in a country, we know, you. No one would get up one more, what you know, final. The guys say about radio on the other free advice on our get up with just the never know. We have done a while over you. I'm out of some say, a cowboy, a sausage there, over Parkabell. I can all Conadia, Ucha, was a station, Catrebi. No, what you might some of them motto. I think they're radio on our open free. Mr. What you
did? Sure now. I feel there was uncle be offer kind of media team. Powerful. Okay. Now, young for your next question, say, Mibram the ban will be too full. I'll be too full, so come on, then some so I can also know. No quan so I don't know. May I call Marcini and Coffee next quarter? Hello, good morning.
Hello, OPD. Good morning. Pastor, where are you?
I mean, who are Pabla Payne? I want to
Abdom.
Thank you, Ben, to you.
Uncle Ben, good morning.
Good morning.
Pastor, where are the uncle?
Adum ne Mompaibo.
Uncle Pacho say, who can you need? Na mo worry, our after 3 years, our reno a good. I was a obo if you can farm now return right. And I say, Obeke, if you know so, that's a whole quadri war certificates now. No, I can't show almost our and a common a guye. Which one is the best way?
It's always better say obey retention of rights immediately because a resolve issue. Bear in mind, say evidence, earlier OG evidence, quicker. May your case be evidence outstanding since 2007. Your High Court, maybe a bank, maybe another solicitor's office. To obtain evidence after a long time now, quite difficult. To advise that they be a say, oh, why 3 years now? who qualify for retention of right or evidence who started divorce no bana na bema no kromo ha yeni sesia na fato because yeni sesia next time wo your application won't say improve say we retain your right now will qualify for indefinite stay and our settled status. Why?
My uncle, the minister of
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. The question again be happy to.
Abi utiminka? Dan hu ke kai wo pa wetu ejina akonwa no mukura na. Why? That's okay. Mo has here dey. Am say we jina akonwa no muntemu ye. Ye ntio.
Me pa sure me like agent training so not need now.
Abi o voice of phone pa.
Yeah. Me pa sure pa sure me ka
si see ade ye. Ka chen so nja wo kon mu na wo kasa.
Me pa sure. Me pa sure me sister Penny. I'm saying me can say almost 2 years me. And EU atunani bi. And unfortunately, you know, and why not just as you deny like young family, young kind of and administrative review maybe. Now, your woman, your trainer, you know, when you say care anything, you get to me at Danny, your home for care, you know. Into your application, maybe priority, be there to be able to why you say. Due to the nature, I think, complication of being, you know, I did there 7 months. You know, my be a soon through. Into a cover say, and none of Mutin my awareness, and no one I mean, who use it. Now, me who say, now, it's you know. You will come for free, bet me I and I say, and what day and you bet me and I'm so estimate and ya, and I say, that I bet me adapted. Now, and you say, I see it, you will see me. I use the
Oh, your mother Ben Amobaha.
I think me patcho that 2024.
Obaha 2024.
Me patcho I me patcho nyame this year in the 2024.
Okay, so about 2024 with work permit. About 2024
with work. About with dependent with student visa.
Okay, Anna ono apply for work permit.
I make sure or you apply for EU. Nipa na like one no a year you be doing that you in can be into a year EU DNB no.
Ohima EU machine may be some question no EU adie be na here because person crofo sua bibi free. Me will be bika my year a video da. But me person ye nyina ye sua bibi because I ade ankrofo di deceive nkrofo and it worries me. I am niema ni nyina na I person e beka on radio because I said they will attack you be. But lesson bi wo ma me person obi esua. Enti wo so ye EU die ni bi which means say for some people no ene wo no abeye settled route amamoa nkrofo use explaining no bi anti ase ade oye EU ben oye EU den oye
me patcho say
wo say oye EU bibi EU den na oye
make sure near and none is my someone that say EU settlement. In China, say, me find to be the house say, Mister, and I say, be out the or adapt to. Not just say, Nipano de or known in class or what EU did, no, the a cover, no to so Baba Binya, and class and settlement to be a waham.
Medofo medasi bebre say we is asene OPD ene mo amutie no mesramo sometimes ne yakasa na asede usi obi ano aduane but yɛm didi ɛwɔ krono kwan so ɔhema ɛnyɛ possible sɛ obi a waba ha oni EU maame oni EU papa oni EU kun oni EU yere oni EU nana anana na kansoa so obetumi ayɛ mehu sɛ skilled workers no ɛne skilled worker dependents no so ɔmo baa no mbɛkyerɛ ɔmo sɛ yɛ revoke anaa yɛagye anaa sɛ yɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi a ɔmo nyɛ lawyers and I insist because me who lawyer bi ɔyɛ saa deceive ɔmo sɛ yɛbɛyɛ EU biribi ama wo wobɛhu sɛ kyerɛ na akɔyɛ because woyɛ saa EU biribi no sometimes no yɛma wo COA ayɛ wo certificate of application nti wobɛkɔ wo share code so no wobɛhu sɛ wowɔ 6 months ɛno na ɔmo de deceive nkurɔfoɔ mpakyɛw monyɛ extremely careful because Ghana lawyers dear you will lawyers bebree ɔmo yɛ lawyers o a ɔmo wɔ company o a company no gu aban krataa so nti mo kɔ baabi na menim paa sɛ bi a na mo ayɛ desperate bi a na wo nua no ayɛ desperate ba moma yɛntu yɛ nyinaa yɛ ho menim paa because Ghanafoɔ deɛ nka yɛni ate paa wotumi mbu yɛ nkwasi asa menim paa sɛ na mo ayɛ desperate but obi ka biribi a na monte ase a mombisa questions sɛ krakye yi maame me nua bɛyi ɔde me papa ɛne me maame din egu ne form so ɛdɛ na wabɛdi UK na suddenly wenya maame anaa papa anaa nana asɛm a mekan yɛn yɛayɛ nkurɔfoɔ 6 a genuinely ɔmo maame anaa ɔmo papa wɔ ha anaa ɔmo maame anaa ɔmo papa kun anaa yere ɛwɔ ha nti ayɛ adwuma but sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ saa no a wokɔpem 6 months no a ɔmo refuse wa o section 3C ni nyinaa ɛkɔ wanyɛ careful a na nipa na odi w'anim no na wakɔ create false document na yɛbɛban no for 10 years sisi a nso ɔmo appendix suitability no nso no ɔmo di so paa ti me nua ba moma yɛnyɛ very careful ɛyɛ mpatwɔ frɛ me after program no na yɛhwɛ sɛ ne yɛbɛyɛ na yɛagye wo nua ba no why frɛ me after program no why
na mepatro na mebisa sɛ sisi no yɛnya akwanya for care ne deɛ na yɛsan akɔyɛ care a yɛnya ho mmoayɛ yɛbɛtumi yɛ biribi foforɔ anaasɛ sisi yɛtwe yɛ akɔpem sɛ yɛbɛnya mmoayɛ afiri mu no
ɔhema mesrɛ wo paa afotu a mede maa no sɛ frɛ me after mpatwɔ serɛ wo paa sɛna wahu sɛ wayɛ baako waba as a dependent anyɛ yie obi agye mu sika akɔyɛ EU anyɛ yie wakɔyɛ COS wayɛ application ɛnya mmaa because of the complexity maka kyerɛw sɛ frɛ me wo so wo insist sɛ biribi wɔ hɔ a ɛbɛsɛ atumi ayɛ biom nti asɛ deɛ wonsua lesson ɛmfiri issues no moma yɛ nyinaa sua biribi mfiri ha why yɛ educate yɛ ho nti yɛnsua biribi mfiri ha nti wodeɛ frɛ me why
okay ɛno na nkɛbɛn kan nti ɛyɛ na wafrɛ no why na sisi ade wɔwie wobɛtumi agyina efi akonnwa mu na wɔsi fam na waka akonnwa no ɔbɛmfa me next call and afei okay hello good morning.
Hello, Miriam.
Mama ojina so ate wo facha me why?
Oh, no problem.
Sanity. Mo. And a pay into it. Me sure say.
Me chair lawyer Bernard. In fact, Miriam no kasa the Berman but lawyer Bernard program all year my ATCSA or person what church and Simuma Ghanaian community Africa crack. Yeah. And no one be what I said lawyer Bernard who said ultimately and kawaha or ka say a ya bra. Na be hu sani ani nia ba ye ya ohu ba bi awo enti me bi say adwuma na ho ye ne de ye pa na said you and normal bi wo ho lawyer bi wo ho bi wa asem so abra be hu me asem bi kura na clarification ba lawyer Bernard the be ma free bra be hu me no kwa said you be kwa kutia ba sa asem lawyer Bernard enka se be hu no correct you na me sure no was that so me so no onko so nyana ma me ni abema na asem de mo lawyer me pa so na share video maybe all bano or the niku obi by say or the partner already know are worried about and only nipanijay and the divorce certificate. But second one or the a buyer or the by say partner. Abrante ne janeko and you see or say only in hobby mesiano per se equality. Now me pa chewe you may hear anything to back it say and pa abrante in the life will be man.
Sir, omo ye divorce na chese within a life.
Your buy now one for marriage certificate in the buy now you say partner.
So oyane say partner na within a life mo na wa ware na obviously no because wa ware na be show say ono na wo ho. More evidence of cohabitation and also BBT bills, gas bill, water, electricity, tenancy agreement, bank statement, and so on. Why?
Okay.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
Yes, so yeah, that's it. Young fire next school. I think say before 3 course be account if you call Pamela on your call Pamela so they need and so they are. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now what to say?
Patrado now swear.
Adum no doso. We there some can be odifu and can make sure your floor somewhere won and main trap. We did or some me call odifu school in view. Uncle Benny you, whatever.
First of all, Uncle Ben, good morning.
Good morning.
Make sure what the Ghanaian community, the bomb price about the Mao Quantin, not there be a boy, sir.
Medase.
The question is, Nami you and me cause me continue right, but man farmer me. Na me say no, almost say me time this one, me spend automatic 5 years. Si pese ka me busa senya pacho ka any krana.
Ohene automatic no eye no cre but I won't mean to now say automatic no beba. So I'm refuse you why her reason to refuse. Automatic no eye no cre
Pacho your Uncle Ben. But that's if
okay. So me that's
okay. Okay, now oh, we cafe me you if you fetch me. We are Kwame. Kwame, we last caller. Kwame, good morning.
Okay, now
hello, Kwame.
Hello.
Yeah, Kwame here.
But good morning, but you have
Nyame Adam, what's your nkaye? Okay, I know we do radio with you. I mean feedback wa hapa na yenkasa phone so whatever why. Mo nyame show so what you say. Nyame show. Uncle Ben etio yenko.
Uncle Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Ohene.
Pacho me EU dependent. And I'm the Bahanum 2002. Now, let me say we know on my film, which is a baby say another man next year, December. Number 2, me Baba, me offers about fee. And I'm say, no, Besanka, Musidia say, you are upon a bit for your fast for Oba. A man meeting me, Becca, who I say, many hour, maybe you depend on the Pachoa.
Pacho was fast forward since December 31st December 2020 no yentime nya omoma bio why
hello
what's a menka
okay lawyer kasantiti no why whatever man
enti wo fase for no since 31st of December 2020 no ye untime nya omo emma omo bio why
Daddy.
Okay.
We do what you in tentem na and never game it. Opa so be say bibim kakra.
Ana is now me say na Uncle Ben chi me say Matia because me say obi ofre no di man me say Uncle Ben chi mu chire.
Okay, so what you say?
Yeah na you depend on the bia e ma en film ni be so a automatically, but now I'm going to actually say you ultra, but maybe this next year. That things I'll just hold on.
And the old and the room in our time out there, why? Who no read up on the come on for train. If we do a crown, I can see every come up. Okay. Now, young fa your last call away. We not be your last call, and I finish yet. Never enough here. Call Uncle Ben Hona, Yakoshene, and the Pamela so at was. We are your last caller. Hello, Farhawk. I'm Gakana Hosape. For Bob young call.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brappy. Now, what's it then?
I'm not in Yawako. Where the chair was your phone now.
You was your phone, so sound like Sano.
My question you was answer. Me EU dependent, family member dependent. Now, my
Yatonka power, Yatonka. Yentio, yeah, Yatonka.
Now, Matna Hanmuma, me 5 years no. I mean, 2 coming coffee, me a full time, me mortgage. Now, EU family member no. Me need me who be here. Then me copy of the BB cramp on me. Me na last 2 weeks, Yemuna, friend. Me 5 years extension. But the same here said, need to apply. With friends, with me near my one.
Well, first of all, no, sir, Okasa Unini who be a den. 2, we application now. Application now. Yeah, system no be bisa or bar no reference number. And no now omode be hwese or no kromo ha. Bear in mind say sitting at the mile no. Ya the mile say wa worry sa oba no. Enti at any point in time bia. Oh yeah there.
Dependent family, extended family member dependents.
And no cry Emma or burden no yeah higher. Because we are family member dependent. The word dependent and say once I had the amount, I will say will continue now show dependency. Although say arguably, in certain regard, and what show dependency that ubit me argue, say umiti rules ninti, ya convert you. But the law ne say was say cost show say we are dependent. And say we see we need no share. We need evidence on a net, we need evidence or show or mouse car or transfer car mao or to be mao to our dying car. Difficult. Menka say impossible, but difficult. Me advice is file wasem per lawyer, na call lawyer no ho. Na netenase. No had the best solution ama. Why? Because obia case is unique. Enti better say one lawyer better na se no. Why? Okay.
Yeah, me sure. Until the way last call, I had only we enough in the uncle Uncle Ben one I ne Pamela and Cocasa. But before you call no, you go so BWF Solicitors and I know motor trunk one. And Uncle Ben and I now pay or JP on the trunk ones. You ever called any Pamela Cocasa if you Pamela son of you, Uncle Ben, the last submission of you the Jumadian Abbey and I'm location so at to area more happy to me. I come and see Sir Pamela Eclado and half Yentiano.
Good morning, OPD. Good morning, Mr. Busu. Good morning to all our lovely viewers. Today, our topic is on an alert, an EUSS alert. Your pre-settlement status could be at risk and how you should know your rights now. So, to begin with, if you are an EU citizen or you are a family member of an EU citizen in the UK, it is possible that you have an EU settlement status. It could either be one of the 2 types. It could either be settlement, which is also indefinite leave to remain, or it could be pre-settlement, which is the 5 years given to you to help you get to your settlement. So after 5 years, you'd be able to get settlement in the UK under the EU route. So the focus today is on the pre-settlement, the people who have their pre-settled status. That's the people with the 5 years. So from April this year, the Home Office have said that they would actively be going into your files to check if you're on the 5 year route and you should get your settlements, your settled status. They will give it to you. If they also have to take away the the EU settled status from you, pre-settled status, sorry, they will take it from you. They will not give you the settlement. So when Brexit happened and we were leaving the EU, we signed a withdrawal agreement, and this withdrawal agreement has been amended from April this year. This amendment makes it a bit easier for some people to get their settled status. The way it makes it easy for some people to get their settled status, it can also make it easy for people to also lose their status under the EU SS route. So you have to know that you should have continuous residence in the UK. So as at 31st December 2020, that is when the EU SS route closed. So as at that time, you should have been in the UK and you should have had continuous residence for 5 years. So that means you should have lived in the UK for 5 years continuously. If you are a direct family member of an EU citizen and maybe you didn't come into the UK by 31st December 2020, you came afterwards, you've been given maybe a set time to make your application. If you have made your application within that time, you also have that 5 year period. You also have to have been resident continuously in the UK for the 5 years. If you did not make your application within a set time and you have reasonable grounds to, and you were granted your pre-settlement, you also have, the 5 years from the time you were granted your pre-settlement up until the 5 years is done to get your settlement. So it's important to know that within the last 5 years, your residence, in the last 60 months of that 5 years residence, you shouldn't have left the UK for more than 30 months. That is 2.5 years. So in the 60 months, which is 5 years, you should have been continuously resident in the UK for 30 months, which is 2.5 years. If you can't prove that you have been resident in the UK for that 30 months, you are at risk of losing your status under the EUSS route. If you are looking at the residence requirements or the continuous residence, the Home Office looks at it every 6 months. So within a 12-year period, you shouldn't have left the UK for more than a period of 6 months. So in a year, you can leave the UK, but it should not be more than 6 months at a time. Because if you leave the UK for more than 6 months at a time and you say that, I did not leave for 2.5 years, you are still at risk of losing your settlement under the EU status because you've left for more than 6 months at a time. So if you want to get your settlement, please do not leave the country for more than 2.5 years. Sorry, that's 30 months. But at the same time, whilst you are looking at that, make sure that within the year, within every 12 months, you have not also left the country for more than 6 months at a time. If, let's say, there are reasons why you've left the UK for an extended period of time, you can let the Home Office know that this is the reason. So maybe I went to my home country and I went to give birth and, something happened beyond my control and that is why I could not return to the UK. But I have family members in the UK. I have property in the UK. You can use all this to show that you are indeed settled in the UK so that they would not take your settled status away from you or your pre-settled status away from you. How the Home Office look at whether you have been resident in the UK for that period of 2.5 years is they use benefit records, they use your employment records, your tax records, your NI records. So how you can prove to them that you have really been in the country is by keeping a record of all your things. For example, bank statements, pay slips, GP records. There are some people who have, bank accounts and their bank accounts are not active. They have money in the account and the account is just dormant. Please make sure that there's continuous records of activity going on in your account so that you can use that to prove that you've been resident in the country for that period. And if you're also active at your GP, you could get your GP record to prove that you have been in the country. Your pay slips could also help with that. Before the Home Office will take your pre-settled status away from you, they would give you a minded to letter. So this letter will tell you that they are thinking of taking away your pre-settled status from you, and they're giving you the chance to come and explain to them why your status should not be taken away from you. So that's how you'll be able to now go and explain that this is my bank statement, this is my pay slips, this is my council tax, this is my GP records. It shows my continuous residence in the UK. You can also then add, your family, your properties, everything you have. That yes, I am resident in the UK. I have been living here from maybe when I was aged 17, and now I am in my 60s. So I have been resident from the UK for a continuous period of time. It is maybe due to some unfortunate and unforeseen circumstances that maybe I left the UK and I have taken an extended period, maybe 8 months to a year. But however, I am resident in the UK, and you can prove that you are indeed resident in the UK. So please, it's important to remember that your pre-settled status can be at risk if you can't prove that within the 5-year period you have been continuously resident for the last 30 months, which is 2.5 years. And within every 12 months, you have to also be resident in the UK for at least 6 months. I hope this helps all of us. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Okay. So thank you so much, Pamela. So also the Porto Casano Edibaye and Tantam na Irako na Yakuti and Keben last submission afino Yadimidi so Abba Nevi. See, Ankaben, I've Maminti when I yendi or last submission day and sorry so.
Your OPD, say, first of all, no, you better was ne we stay tuned. Highlighted potential difficulties and risks. And memo be a comment to, and one say a highlight. Send a bear won't cut thoughts our situation. Tuni mobile or what EU pre-settled status are on to her. Manu Sanamrano expected. Finally, no, so any difficulty at all. Or fret BWF, fret office line. So, or fret your mobile, you're extremely busy. And I always saying, you're extremely busy. Until unya immediate response. Until better say over fret office line. And offer ubenya anya machine, I will never kasa. Only the papa kasa. Now also book ba no book. And I say with your message. Dear, you better to us one say. Monkɔ so ntie Ghana lawyers for no. So meka lawyer, meka obi a ɔyɛ qualified. Menka unqualified person. Sɛnɛ ɛbɛyɛ a nneɛma ɛresesa. Sisi a nkɔlaa no a awofo no gyina wɔn so no, wɔn start ɛyɛ no difficult because before June 2012 no, na wɔba yɛ British kora na wogyina no so a, ɛnyɛ automatic sɛ yɛde bɛma wo. Sisi a wɔn asan ama mu yɛ den bio. Ti awofoɔ no more application for me the make a kyɛw a say qualified lawyer hɔ na ɔhwɛ na ɔnyɛ ma because suitability test no sɛ wa overstay a na nsɛn ɔmo use against awofoɔ no bebree sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmfall within into that category a ɔmo use against you. You hope biom sɛ highlights a yama especially about mmarima a ɔmo gyina ɔmo mma no so no. Moon play part on Colana life. Ne do time a ɔrekɔgye letter na ɔbaa no ama na nyɛ den ama wo. OPD ɛnɛ wei ne yɛde bɛgya ti. Ɔma adɔfo nso hu baabi a yɛwɔ a ɛbɛboa. Yɛda ase bebree.
All right. Yes, so yɛda ase anapɛ sɛdeɛ yɛdi nkankan ya no yɛne BWF Solicitors ɛna ɛgyegye nkɔmmɔ panyin kɔfa bae Uncle Ben ɛna ɔde dwumakuo yi ɛde bae a banem lemu a omo twitwa je Ghanaian community nti omo nduma panso nti no ama anapewutie course na ho bebre na adanse na nti ebesrew na sa anapewu so wo sa situation na bi mu na bia ope solicitor bi manabo na se ope lawyer bi manabo wa anape me kan ko BWF Solicitors na de mo na motumi abo no so otumi gya won krata so no wonya online ejina so so da be obi ko party of law betumi aka se onu atwem no me ba me fama tare abana yakọ na enkoye se o me yare me ntumi nkonso na won yare na krata ya enti bo made na hwehwe echa kwan ye wo 4th floor Anan House 4th floor Anan House 214/218 High Road 214/218 High Road 7 Sisters and yawo UPF underground train station mu a pacho ujon abro stand esi wona eno your office na wabo modern anantia abo ho postcode na for locate N15 4NP N15 4NP eno your postcode ye didi juma no pe wo drive ya obetumi e da share Google Drive mu na wo dey allocate and so wo dey abaya so ye wo na yetumi abo so wo hwe na wo bayira and answer wo yo bia wo no betine fe no we book appointment waka won sam e wo telephone so dey achen na ya hwe na ya abo a won so wo be free and office line e was 020 84 93 7340 020 84 93 7340 eno office line didi juma ebia want no mesini anase wontumi antwere wonwie na mebobo wie ntime soro meri sidi biem na wanso etumi atwere no bibia kama 020 84 93 7340 020 84 93 7340 eno office line ofra yebefa ne ye no adetwem kuma na se overflow emergency line no 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 ofe eno so a yabaje so na ye no watwetwe nkomo na bibia tumi aye kama so we obi so a wo no won drive e bia obefa bus so a buses a obetumi dia locating a bus 149 bus 76 243 259 259 279 318 and the last one 476 and every buses are obetumi afa adiako BWF Solicitors amakachia obetumi abo na so otumi gyan so busia aha and I remember kwen yede BWF Solicitors for ye ne ombesi na afi ne ye jom kwan na ya ba back to studio na afi ya ba ye de ho honso na ye de honso aba abesi nti ya bada BWF Solicitors asampe omo jepeni na omo ne ya ba tetwe nkomo omo cheche nyo omo de mentanka ben ye ne mu edinkra de me adoma next week no so ye be send issue bibia so tumi kama Saturdays and so omo
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specializing in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.